Kathy Henry, and I am a licensed clinical social worker in the Indianapolis area, and I am proud to work for Healing Hearts of Indy. Today I would like to talk about why do we stay stuck in relationships when we know it's bad for us. The first thing that keeps us stuck is a lack of self-worth, meaning that we let other people abuse us slightly less than we abuse ourselves. If there's a lot of mental chatter going on in your head saying, I can't make it without this person, or I can't be alone, or I can't find someone better, or even no one will want me, then what will happen when we deep down truly don't believe that we deserve more is that we will settle for what we've got. And this issue of self-esteem and self-worth is vitally important in a relationship. If you don't have healthy self-esteem, healthy self-worth, then you will not be healthy in your relationships. You won't be able to stand up to the other person and have boundaries and ask for your needs to be met and so forth. And when it comes to the crucial decisions of should I be in this relationship or not, it will profoundly affect your decision making. The second thing that comes into play when we stay stuck in relationships that are bad for us is abandonment issues. Now, this is a deep loss, fear of loss, terrifying fear of that breaking of that attachment that we have with this person. And when we have that fear going on, then it gets confused with love. So when we try to pull away, or the other person pulls away from us during an argument or whatever, when they start to question whether the relationship is right, then what happens is the pain can be so great that it clouds our judgment. And we're so focused on keeping that pain away that we think, oh, it must be that I'm drawn to this person and I love this person. So it really clouds our view of what is right for us. You might think I don't deserve to be treated this way and pull back. And then their reaction, maybe they pull farther away, or maybe they get angry or whatever. It causes pain in us. It's so great that we lose sight of why we were pulling away in the first place. So again, we can't uphold those boundaries. We can't say, hey, it doesn't feel right for you to treat me that way, and so forth. And so we're trying to avoid that pain. And so we end up just sort of getting through the moment. Nothing gets resolved about what we were trying to bring up in the first place. We just sort of survive all of the turmoil and the pain goes away, and then we stop pursuing what we originally had a problem with. Again, the abandonment gets confused with love, that pain of being away from the person. Now, thirdly, imagine that you have both of these issues working on you at the same time. It's a very common problem. Shame and abandonment actually work in tandem with one another. I'm not good enough, and they're not going to be with me. They're going to pull away from me, and so I've got to be good enough. And it's a back and forth, that trying to stay out of the pain of not feeling good enough and the pain of experiencing that loss of that other person pulling away from us or us pulling away from them. So this keeps people stuck in all sorts of situations that they can pull away from. If they could pull away from emotionally and see it clearly, they might say, this situation's not right for me. But because we are so riddled with all of those emotions of abandonment and shame and the pain of both of those, we stay stuck. We stay in these relationships way, way longer than really we should. And if we saw our best friend going through something like that, we would probably tell them they need to get out of that immediately. But here we are, we're going through it, and the reason we are stuck is because we don't understand these things going on under the surface. It causes a rubber band effect of come close and then pull away, and then that we come together and it feels all right and wonderful, and then there's a break because something's not right. They're reacting to that, but their abandonment and shame are what's pulling them back into that relationship, even when common sense would tell them that it's not right for them. It causes a lot of damage in relationships too, when we're pulling away and then coming back together and pulling away and coming back together, and nothing's ever getting resolved. So some people stay stuck in this type of relationship cycles their whole lives, which is really sad and painful. for them. If you do recognize this going on in your life, we can help you with that. We help people with this every single day. What we try to do is help you see what's happening underneath the surface, so that you can then start to make some clearer decisions on what you need in your life, what is best for you, and it can truly make some lasting changes for you. So if you need help, please feel free to give us a call. We'd be more than happy to step in and lend you a hand. Thank you.